Hey marketers, this is Philippe, Florida Costume Merch. We saw this post on LinkedIn about this gentleman who remembers delivering newspapers, and he just missed that tactile experience, that holding that newspaper, sitting by the fire, relaxing, and that moment, which in nowadays we don't seem to really experience with digital communication and email coming in and social media, instant messaging. We're just inundated with a lot of communication, which we can't even experience as we call it ourselves, as human beings, as real people. And in these times when you see all this digital, info marketing coming into us, we might think that things like direct mail and tactile branded items just a thing of the past. What we mean by tactile branded items like costume merch, swag, things like that, which you give out to customers and they hang on to it. Actually, the opposite is proven to be true, and direct mail is silently but steadily experiencing a resurgence, such as tactile marketing, like costume branded items, and those things are starting to really thrive more and more as people realize the power of the power of giving out something that our senses are going to experience. Digital communication has benefits, of course. It's fast, it's scalable, it's measurable, but maybe easier than some of the methods, although that's debatable. But these advantages can also be a disadvantage, which can, mostly because we can measure so many things and possibly have all this information, we can go into oversaturation. Consumers are just bombarded with endless emails, online ads every day, leaving them feeling like really disconnected and after a while completely indifferent. I mean, we do that. We just erase, erase, erase. Our calculation is that maybe 1% at best of emails actually open, and even less are really, even after they open, even are really read through and have the impact that was intended. Compare that to a beautifully designed postcard, a letter, a handwritten letter, or a package, that can create a moment of surprise and a moment of delight. It engages multiple senses. It makes it more memorable than an email that's just skimmed and eventually quickly deleted. Studies consistently show higher response rate for direct mail compared to digital channels, proving its effectiveness at capturing attention and fostering engagement. The power of tactile. What do we mean by that? Tactile, costume branded items, pens, mugs, notebooks, apparel, more and more, are another cornerstone of tactile marketing. These items do more than just advertise a brand. They build emotional connections. And a thoughtfully chosen branded item, and again, thoughtfully chosen, is important to consider, not just something you just picked up online quickly. It can evoke positive feelings, establish brand loyalty, and create much longer lasting impressions. For example, when someone receives a quality branded tumbler or a cozy blanket that really resonates with the customers, can really resonate on a very personal level. These items become part of the recipient's daily life. They ensure repeating exposure to the brand's message in a really non-intrusive way. Compare that to being bombarded by digital communication. And the psychological principle of reciprocity also comes into play. What does that mean? When someone receives a gift, they are more likely to feel goodwill back towards the giver. That will strengthen the consumer's relationship. At the heart of tactile marketing, we call it tactile marketing. It doesn't mean, you don't do any digital advertising or digital marketing anymore. Instead, the two can complement each other very well. A direct mail campaign can include a QR code that leads to an online promotion. QR codes can be printed not on just direct mail, can be printed on custom branded items. And custom branded items can go even further than a piece of direct mail. Or if someone received an item that they're really excited about, then go on social media and talk about it. And now you have this complete circle of communications, complete circle of marketing. And when all used together, digital and tactile marketing, you can create a cohesive, multi-channel approach that really leverages the strength of both worlds and really engages more of our senses. So as we navigate the digital landscape, it's clear that physical touch points we create with customers are more important than ever. We hear that all the time. Direct mail, custom branded items, they remind us the value of the tangible experience in a world that seems to be all about virtual. They tap into our innate need to touch and connect, making these tools, for building a relationship and driving business really powerful. Marketers, we embrace the tactile resurgence, and in some places it's not even a resurgence, it's a continuation. Some companies have realized and they continue to realize that it's important to reach out to customers on the what we call a real basis, where you can forge deeper and more meaningful connections. If we can be of help, and it's important that you select the right items, of course, like in anything else that you do with marketing. If we can be of help, and I'm sure we can, in selecting your next custom branded item, which will enhance your success in all your marketing, please call us. We are at 386-400-2666. You can also follow. There should be a link on the podcast, and you can follow the link to the website and send us a message. Wishing you great success. Looking forward to helping you out. Looking forward to hearing from you. Again, 386-400-2666. This is Philippe from Florida Costume Merch. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to the podcast. There should be a button on this podcast where you can share your thoughts with us. We'd be happy to hear from you. And of course, we'll respond very quickly. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Success in all you do.